Hey everybody, it's me, Dixie Longate. Happy Motivational Monday. Skit, scat, skit, that, diddle, that. Yay, it's Monday. It's my favorite month of the week. It's the time that I come to you with a little bit of, hopefully, inspiration to start your week, and it'll take you through the rest of the days and then make you smiley all week long. That's what I hope to do. So, I know you're looking and saying, oh, it looks kind of weird in here. It's kind of dark. I know. I don't know, should you be following the news lately, but Hurricane Ida slammed her ass into the Gulf Coast this weekend. So it's been wet, okay, and not in the good kind of wet, like, hey, what are you doing under there? But like a lot of water, a lot of flooding, a lot of people out of power. It hit mostly Louisiana, but we got all the tail end of it. So I'm out of power right now. I'm doing. There's a little light on my computer that's shining at me, and that's literally where all the light is coming from. So I'm going to make this one a little quick one today on account of the fact that I have very little battery life left. Because that's what's going on. But don't worry, I'm fine. My whole family's fine. Every once in a while, we got a lot of flooding, so every once in a while, there'll be like a trailer from somebody else's trailer park that'll kind of mosey its way on into my trailer park and then sit down and be like, oh, new neighbors. You know, that's nice. Got a big banana bread or whatever. Or what, I don't know what they want yet, but I'm sure they like something in their mouth. New neighbors always do like it when you're like, I brought this over to stick in your mouth. That's how you meet people. Anyway, so this Motivational Monday is like, well, based on this theme. It's dark, right? It's dark right now. You ever do that? You ever been in the complete darkness? You ever do that? You ever like somebody, like blindfolds you in the middle of the night and takes you somewhere into a room and you're like, I don't know where I am. You know, once they got you out of the trunk of the car, and then you're in there and finally they're like, oh, it's fine, my daughter. And then they close the door. And then you take the blindfold off and you're like in a confessional in a Catholic church. You're like, that's so weird. I'm not even Catholic. And then you laugh about it with a reverend, and then you go out and you start drinking, you know, the communion wine. Because he's like, I got too much. Because he's got to order it from a liquor distributor. It's the same one that my friend Georgia Jean gets her liquor for her honky tonk in. So she always gets the extra ones to him. And then I'm like, well, it can't go to waste. Jesus made it or whatever. So then we got to drink that. Anyway, it's just a whole point of that story is just like, is it weird? Have you ever been in just like total darkness and you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's just dark. And not just like in the dark, but in the absence of light. Like sometimes, you know, I'm looking at the Facebook pages of my friends right now, but seeing if everybody's okay and trying to make sure I'm getting in contact with people, making sure they're safe. And sometimes people just feel like, I'm so in the dark. But then as I'm scrolling through the Facebook page to find my friends to make sure they're okay, I find like I'm on a yacht or I'm on a vacation or I don't know. And you know, a lot of times we look at people having this time on like social media and they're like, oh my God, we get so jealous of them. We feel so badly about our own lives. Well, like we're so in the dark while they're so in the light, like they're having an amazing life and we're just going through our existence. And I just want to remind you of something. Remember this always, all right? You're not looking at their life. You're looking at what the version of their life they want you to see is. All right, so never be jealous of the stuff that other people are doing. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, after they made that picture, they fell off them water skis. They ended up getting drunk and busting a tooth when they fell down a flight of stairs. They ended up getting in a fight with somebody that they're never going to end up speaking to again. You never know what's going to happen. But, for that second, they got that pretty little selfie and put it up there. That's fine, okay? Because we all have those moments where we capture these beautiful things that we want other people to see. But remember, you're not looking at their life. You're looking at the version of their life that they want you to see. And sometimes when we feel overwhelmed or in the dark or feel like, oh no, everybody's life is so great and mine's just a piece of crap on toast, you got to remember to yourself, that's all right. It's not that's not their life. That is a glossy magazine cover version of what their life is right now. All right. Because I guarantee you somebody's saying that same thing about you because the, steak and eggs you posted the other day from that diner where you're like, coffee. Or what, I don't know what you were drinking. I'm assuming it was coffee. It's like rum with stuff in it in a coffee cup and you're like trying to pass it off. It's like, hey, it's 9 in the morning. I shouldn't be drinking. Yeah, you are. We know you are. Don't try to pull the wool over our eyes to make it dark for us, right? So the basic thing that I'm trying to get you to realize is don't be sitting there being jealous of everybody else's life because your life is not valued less than somebody else's life, all right? And nobody else's life is valued more than yours. If the only way we do that is if we assign that belief, if we give everybody else a different credit or different value than we give ourselves. Never do that. You are as worthy and as as worthy of credit, worthy of love, and worthy of the light as everybody else is, all right? Don't get swept up and caught up by somebody else's life that you think is better than yours because you don't even know, all right? You should always find your way into the light. Take the blindfold off, get rid of the darkness, come into the light, all right? And if you see somebody that looks like they're struggling to get out of the darkness and into the light, that is where your light shines on somebody else when you offer something good to them and they can follow you, all right? So find these ways to not only find the light in yourself, but also offer your hand to the people that are in the dark that need a little bit of light right now, all right? I know I'm going to be doing that to a bunch of my friends that are needing places to stay, needing some help, needing some assistance, and needing to dry out their sulky carpets, all right? So that's what you do. That's what we're put on this earth to do, is find ways we can help everybody else and find ways that we can get out of the darkness and into the light. So on my Motivational Monday, I want you to share with your friends a great little thing about why you love them and what about them off their social media makes you happy about them. And then offer something great about yourself because you are as worthy as everybody else, all right? I'm sending a little love your way from my soggy-ass trailer here in Alabama. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping safe. And if you're on the Gulf Coast and you're nearby, I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's all safe. Check marking safe right now. All right? I love each and every one of you. Happy Motivational Monday. I'll get back to people in their comments and everything when I get a little more power.